Many of us grew up in environments where feelings and emotions were thought of as chaotic, problematic, unnecessary, and messy. For many of us, we learned that using our thinking, logical mind was really the way to go, and that we should really try and push away feelings that would kind of just get in the way. Unfortunately, I would suggest that that really rids us of a huge database of what I would call our superpowers. That feelings, our emotional system that is registering things in our environment before we're even consciously aware of it, gives us a superpower when we start to learn to tune into it and really understand what our body is telling us. Our logical mind can think through things, but we can get caught in our thoughts. You may have had the situation before where you think one thing and then you can really kind of think the other thing and kind of get caught in your thoughts in a pro-con list. And then when somebody says something about the decision that you're making that hits you a little deeper, that makes you feel something, everything becomes clear. It's really clear. Yeah, I see that pro-con list, but I know my lower mind connected with my higher mind, this is what I want. And again, most of us have learned to actually ignore this really powerful system inside of us because we didn't really understand it. And often our parents or caregivers didn't really understand it as well. And so I'm here to kind of help demystify this and hopefully help you tap into this superpower. So first and foremost, I would suggest that feelings have three different parts. A feeling is first and foremost that thought. I'm angry. We have to be conscious that there's something going on for us to be able to tap into what we're feeling. Before we've thought about it, our body is already activating physiologically. And once we're consciously aware that something's happening, that we're having a feeling, we can then look into the physiology of what we notice physically in our bodies. And that by definition, a feeling is really just nothing more than the stimulation of the nervous system in certain patterns that give us information about how we feel about something in our environment. There's a stimulus and a response in our bodies. So if I saw a dog jumping through the waves, having a great time at the dog park down at the beach, my cheeks lift, my chest rises, I feel light, and I feel some joy or happiness. If I see somebody bullying my kid, I can feel heat in my chest. I can feel my brows furrow. I can feel my jaw clench. Anger's coming in. Last, we have a physiological impulse that usually comes with this. This is the part that most people ignore and also can get fearful of. Because if my fists clench, we know what that impulse is, right? There might be an impulse to punch or to bite, right? All those things get my jaw clenching. But thank goodness, we have a prefrontal cortex, the front part of our brain, that allows us to make decisions, to say, wow, I'm really angry. I don't have to do anything with this impulse. It's just information. It lets me know I'm really angry. And there's a reason, if you looked at a picture on the wall of someone like this, you know they're angry. This is just what the body does. And when we can see it just as data, as information that signals to my prefrontal cortex, to my thinking mind, oh, I'm really angry right now, then I can know there's something in my environment I might want to set a boundary on if there's anger. If I'm feeling that kind of disgust sense and feeling just that heaviness in my chest that guilt can bring, I'm often moved to repair, to say, oh gosh, I feel horrible about that. It lets me know and helps lead my actions. I want to fix this. I want to go and have a conversation and apologize. Right? If I feel loving feelings and I'm feeling warmth and an impulse to embrace, I know that I want to connect with someone, and I can use that to reach out, whether with a phone call or try and set up a time to meet, right? So these feelings are pre-conscious information that we can then bring to consciousness and use as a superpower to better understand ourselves, get clear what we want, to know where we want to go in the world, and to help guide our actions. So I would suggest, again, that your feelings are a superpower.